Hey guys, hey guys, Sheri here, SweetNSassyMtnMomma, filling in for ExitMelanie. Um, this week's topic for the Back to Basics Weight Loss Surgery channel is skin. The very first question is, what skin issues did you have when you were heavier? Well, I'd have to start off with my very first and worst skin issue when I was almost 300 pounds was chub rub. Ah! Yes, I said chub rub. It was awful. I had it mostly on my thighs. You know how that works. When you walk, you get friction between your thighs rubbing together, and you get these little holes on the inside of your jeans. They wear out. You know, it's a total pain in the ass. So chub rub was my first and worst skin issue. The only solution I had for relief at the time was to wear slider shorts like my daughter wears for softball underneath my jeans, and or if I wore a dress or skirt, I would wear slider shorts underneath to keep my skin from touching each other. Okay, let's see. My second skin issue that I had when I was heavier was skin tags. They are just little teeny tiny new growths of skin that is almost like a tag. It can be any shape and any size. It can show up anywhere on your body. I have a really small one here. The lighting's not good enough for you to see, but and I also have one on my abdomen. So they're benign, they're harmless, they don't hurt. They're just kind of a pain. They're just there, and they're not pretty, but you know, most people don't notice them if you don't point them out. And the only way to get rid of that is to have them removed, which is pretty simple. Your primary care physician can do that actually in the office. Um, let's see what else. The next thing would be, and for me it's not so related to my weight. I've had to deal with these girls my whole life, no matter what size I was. So my other skin issue would be related to my breasts. Let's just say if somebody remembers my eye color, to me that's impressive. Most people don't get that far as far as the male population. And so I've dealt with that my whole life, and anyone with large breasts, male or female, knows that you have to be concerned with moisture, bacteria, and rashes forming because, you know, with the warm temperature of your skin and the skin on skin, you know, folding of any kind, bacteria and warmth, that's like perfect breeding grounds for a rash. And so actually what I've used a lot of things over the years, but my favorite thing is this Johnson's baby powder with cucumber and melon in it. Try and get it in the camera real well. It smells really fresh. It's really silky and soft, but it's not overpowering, and it does the trick. It keeps me from getting any chafing or rash. And I imagine that would be good not just for the breast area, but for anywhere you may have folds of skin. If you have rolls anywhere, that powder is the best thing I have found for daily use. The other thing I have when I think about skin issues from my weight would be my tiger stripes or my mommy stripes. I have stretch marks everywhere, and I'm not kidding you when I say everywhere. I have stretch marks in places you wouldn't think stretch marks would exist. And that's something that never goes away. Now, there are commercial products and procedures that claim to make stretch marks go away, and I'm going to tell you it's bullshit. I learned in some of my anatomy and physiology classes what skin can and can't do. Now, can it be lightened? Can it be lessened? Can it be hidden a little bit? Yes. But can stretch marks be taken away? No. So those are a badge of honor of motherhood, and truthfully not all of them. Some of them are just from me being unhealthy and allowing myself to get as obese as I was. But we have to learn to accept them because they're permanent. And so try and view them in a positive way, like battle scars, tiger stripes, like good old Medea says, her stretch marks are the roadmap to heaven. So just kind of think of that in a humorous way to deal with it. Varicose veins, that's another thing. Because of all the weight and the extra fluid and pressure on our circulatory system, a lot of us have varicose veins. They're blue, they're purple, they're bulging, really ugly. I have a few of those, not too many, but those are very treatable. I have a friend who's had those treated, and they're almost completely gone. Some of them are gone, and so those are very treatable. I know it's expensive and painful, but there is something you can do about varicose veins. But having surgical intervention for those is your only choice there. The only other thing I had was adult acne. As a kid, I had beautiful skin. I never had a problem in high school, and most kids do with acne. It wasn't until I was very heavy and in my 30s that I got adult acne, and it was very embarrassing, and I had it all the time. It wasn't a just one time a month thing for me like it is for some. I had it all the time. And I came to learn that the reason for that is our fat stores hormones. And so, with the constant dieting and regain, my hormone levels were on a roller coaster ride, which was causing my adult acne. Again, with the Medea jokes, the best thing to do if you're having adult acne issues is, the cosmetology. Yeah, see a cosmetologist, get some advice on the best makeup that'll help heal and cover. You don't want makeup that's gonna just cover and cause more breakouts. So Bare Minerals I've recently started using, and I have to tell you, I love it. It's the best thing I've found. I have not had near as much adult acne since I've started using the Bare Minerals. And see a dermatologist too if it's really that bad. I have some permanent scarring from adult acne, and so I take my daughter to a dermatologist because she has severe psoriasis from head to toe. And so I just, on the slide, kind of talk to them a little bit about my acne and my scarring. Okay, the second question was, do you have these issues now that you have lost weight? And the answer for me for that question would be yes to most of them. I do still have, my thighs still rub together, not to the degree they did before. I have no rashes, I have no hair follicles breaking out. But do my thighs still rub? Hell yeah. I have not got to that elusive gap yet between my thighs, which I can't wait to get to, and I'm going to get there, but I don't have that just yet. The skin tags, I still have them. I chose not to have them removed because, like I said, I notice them because I'm most critical of myself. Really, no one else has noticed them. And if my husband's not noticing them and no one looks at me as closely as he does, I just don't see the point at this time. But I have noticed no new ones. I haven't grown any new ones since I've lost weight. And after doing a little research, that does have a lot to do with weight gain. Obviously, the double D's, like I said, lifetime issue for me, really had nothing to do with the weight, so yeah, I still have that. I still have to use my powder every day, good preventative health. Tiger stripes, never going away, not too concerned about them, consider them my badge of honor for my two wonderful girls that I have, I'm proud of my daughters, I'm proud that I'm their mom. And the stretch marks are what they are. Now, I will occasionally say to them when they're misbehaving, and for this, I have stretch marks. Usually gets my point across. Let's see. Varicose veins, I still have, but I have no new ones. Again, they've gotten better and lighter. No new ones, and my acne's getting better too, so that's awesome. The last question is, any new issues since losing your weight as far as skin's concerned? And I have to say yes to this one. Unfortunately, because I've lost so much weight in my arms, I do have the ever popular, what some call bat wings. I choose to call them my reverse guns. Yes, my reverse guns. I am working on those with kettlebells and some other weightlifting band work, hoping that I can have success with that, like Jen, New Life for Jen. Um, she did phenomenal work on her arms and does not require a brachioplasty now, so I'm hoping I'm going to be one of the lucky ones that works hard and is in that same boat with her, but we'll see. And my only other new issue is the dark circles under my eyes. And part of that is probably age. Part of that is stress from being in nursing school and, you know, being a mom to 2 kids and being married, just all the stresses of life. But I think a lot of it is because I lost so much fat in my face that my dark circles really stand out now. They've gotten much darker. Um, and the only thing, again, I do for that is my Bare Minerals makeup. And I do like the Clinique line of skin products, basically the cleanser, the toner, the moisturizer. I do like that. That seems to help. If you have any dark circle suggestions, let me know. So that's about it for skin for me. Sounds like a lot of issues, really, but it, you know, there's repercussions for letting ourselves get that unhealthy, and all these things with our skin really are because we were unhealthy for so long, or because we went up and down in our weight all the time, struggling before we had our surgery. And so I kind of look at that as like, you know, I got to deal with it. I have to own it. I let myself get there. I let my body have these things. And honestly, most of these things did not bother me when I was at that weight. I didn't notice them. Didn't give them a thought. Uh, but now that I'm trying to be healthier and get to my goal weight, you know, we start to pick ourselves apart a little more. And so, yeah. Share any suggestions you have, things you've worked, products you like. Spread the knowledge so that we can all help each other deal with these things that are similar in our weight loss journey. Well, it's been fun filling in for you guys today, and I will see you next time. Not sure when, it'll be unannounced, but whenever they need me, I'll be here. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Hope you all had a great day. Love ya. Mwah.